What's up in Loop? It's Hyde checking in from Six Flags over Georgia. I know hope you enjoy 2.0, mid-June, beautiful, nice, warm June day. Before we head inside and check out everything the park has to offer here in the 2020 season, let me explain how we got to today, because the park's not technically open to anyone. So let me walk you through real quick how I made my reservation, how I got to the park, and then we'll head inside. In order to visit Six Flags both during the preview and for the foreseeable future, you need to make a reservation. You select what park you want to make a reservation for, and it's very similar to buying a ticket. As you can see, it looks almost the exact same. You just click make reservation, I had to enter my number, and that pulled up available dates and select a time. You can arrive anytime after the time you select. You just can't arrive before it. And as I'll show here in a second, they were actually making sure people weren't arriving to about their time. So don't think you can select a later time and try to come in early. When making a reservation, they do make you sign a health and safety policy form, essentially saying that you will stay home if you're not feeling well. You submit yourself to a temperature check when you're coming into the park, and that you must adhere to social distancing and wear a mask throughout your visit. Once you sign that, they send you, again, it's like buying a ticket. They send you an actual kind of confirmation ticket that you need to get into the park, even if you're a pass holder. So currently it is membership pass holder preview, and before you even get into the parking lot, they have a tent set up here to scan your membership and make sure you have a reservation and you're valid to go in. By the way, look at that Scorcher paint job. Nice. All right, heading in, and one of the first signs I see, they have these posted every probably 20 feet or so along here, essentially saying everything about doing the six. Do you see it? Or rather, do you not see it? That is mindbender missing some track. The park has announced on their website that the ride will not open until 2021. Kind of a bummer, because it's one of the better rides here, but it looks like it's at least getting some TLC, so hopefully that's a good sign. If you've ever been to over Georgia, you know this pathway is usually bustling with people, so it's a little strange to not see it full. Let's just admire the Scorcher's paint job. Don't know if they did this past season or 2 seasons ago. Ah, there it is. Great airtime right there. Empty train. Man, that looks like a good paint job. They are a public company. You can't blame them for trying to sell some masks and make some money. They have you enter kind of through the ticket booth area here. Probably not going to film here, but do the 6. This is the temperature screening. Look at the security screen there. It's like you just walk through, take your temperature, and check for bags. Really easy. First up, Twisted Cyclone. You can see they have signs in the line and markers on the line. There's no one in the station. Great day. No line for Twisted Cyclone. Still a really great ride. It is short, but it's really fun for what it is, especially when you walk right onto the train literally as they're boarding. So that's pretty good. This is a great view right there too. Lots of fun. Not very busy here. This is the normal view walking around, which is great. It is preview day, so Aquarian reservations probably hurts your attendance a little bit. You know, everything's getting better in the world when Monster Mansion is still open. Time to meet the monsters at the mansion. So here at Monster Mansion, every party gets their own boat, which on preview day is not too bad. The line's not too crazy. And the boats are small enough, I think it usually is probably one party per boat anyway. So interesting to see how that would work once it gets busier, but here we go. Gift shops have entrance only and exit only signs to kind of funnel people through one way or another. Quick look at the merch. Ooh, I like that kind of classic style red shirt there. That's pretty cool. Not only does Blue Hawk look awesome over the water and just twisted mess, we probably say this in every video any of us ever films coming over Georgia, and we'll probably continue to say it for the foreseeable future. This ride's really good now. Is it the best in the world? No, but I don't know what kind of magic mojo they put on it, but it's now a must ride for me every single time. And one of my favorite coasters at the park. Pretty sweet layout too. Great American Scream Machine. Solid ride. Until they put the old Cyclone Trains on it, the 2-bench PTCs. Going to get really nerdy here. Nerd alert, nerd alert. Those are much heavier, I believe. That's what people tell me. Than the 3-bench PTCs with the buzz bars. When this run 3-bench PTC buzz bars up until like 2 or 3 years ago, it was a really good ride. The airtime on those return bunny hops, awesome. Now, those trains are just awful. Bring back the original trains. We don't want to ride the Cyclone Trains. Unfortunately, there is a sign saying Justice League, Hall of Justice, Justice League Battle for Metropolis is closed due to current safety policies. Real bummer. Probably one of the park's top, 2 or 3, 4 rides. Hopefully it gets back soon. And there is a nasty storm that just came out of nowhere, and I did not ride Goliath yet. So I probably should head over to the best ride in the park before we go down for weather. Just going on record, this would make an awesome spot for a Golden Lasso single rail coaster right here. Built right in, you can walk right along the top of it. It would be sweet. Like other parks that have opened, they have a mass break zone. Pretty spacious out over here. Of course, games are still available at Six Flags. You gotta make the money. They have social distancing stickers on the ground, so you can still do the 6. They get paid, you get a stuffy prize. This is a little bit worrisome here. We knew, like I said earlier in the video, that Mindbender was not going to open until next year. We do have some new rides in 2020 that were supposed to open down there, but the entire area is shut off, including Batman. You have to wonder, is Gotham going to even open at all this year? Here's something you don't see every day. No line. Not for just any coaster, but Daredevil Dive. This thing always has a line. Markers on the ground again. Don't need those today. Pretty cool. Zen ride on this thing. There's a lot about the last few months you wish will end fast, but mobile food ordering is something I hope is here to stay forever. This is fantastic. I'll show you right now on the app what it looks like. You order and then you go pick it up. Love it. As I was saying, let's hope mobile order stays around because you can mobile order beer. I'm kind of showing you right now the process to go through. I'm going to put out my credit card information when we get to that so you don't steal my credit card. So order has been placed. I'm walking over to the sports bar over here. See how well this goes to pick up my delicious beer. All outdoor rides. Kind of see over here. All right, 101. To use some technical terms there. Due to weather, but that doesn't mean they can't drink a beer. Let's go check out this process. Now I just skip this long line here and go grab my beer. Just kidding, they said I have to pick up my beer outside here at the bar. Let me show you my beer here. Oh, there's no beer in that hand. Well, one, if you know anything about Six Flags over Georgia, you know that they have beer jail, so I would not be walking around right now if I did have a beverage. Second of all, no one knew what I was talking about. And I think that's not complete knock on them. Apparently the bar at that restaurant closed at 5, and they didn't have mobile ordering set up to turn off after 5. So I will give them the benefit of the doubt. It is opening day 2.0. Try it back later this year. Experiment, see if it works. So still, the weather's being a little nicer. Stuff is still testing. Weather has cleared. That means it's time for, this is probably one of my all-time favorite coasters. It has to be up there. And top 5 for sure, Goliath. I don't know what's special about it, but man, the airtime is just incredible. Love how Goliath goes inside, outside the park, and really makes a great statement. You know, if you're not familiar, this is the main entrance here. It's really, really good airtime there. Overall, I would say it's running a little bit more rough than I remember, but it's still so good. Airtime on the hill right there, and these couple last little bunny hops coming in, super, super strong. So still one of the best. And I know I said it earlier in the video, man, that paint job looks really good. Maybe I'm just used to how bad it used to look, but the paint job in Scorcher looks really good. Scorcher's another ride that if you haven't been on it when you've come and visited, you gotta give it a chance. It's small. They literally shoehorned it in where there shouldn't have been a ride, really, and it's a lot of fun for what it is. I'm not a huge stand-up guy, but lots of fun. Well, if you know anything about Six Flags, you know they love to play their background music, which means YouTube would have flagged this video because Kelly Clarkson was blaring like no other. Anyways, want to wrap up here by saying I had a really great quick visit here. A lot of stuff that they were doing today out of response of, what's going on. I'd love to see stick around. Mobile order, love that everything's mobile order now. Hopefully they can figure out the beer. Love those new security checkpoint things. That was so easy to get in. So overall, great visit. Keep more videos of Six Flags Over Georgia coming later this season. Thanks for watching.